Hello everyone, I am Hema Sati Sharma and students, we are discussing the chapter called Force and Pressure for class 8th. We have already discussed definition of force, direction and magnitude of force and effect of forces. Today we are going to study the types of forces. So basically forces are of two types. One is contact force and other is non-contact force. Now what is contact force? When applying a force, the two objects come in contact with each other or there is a physical interaction between the two objects, the force is called contact force. So students, if you remember, I have told you that whenever a force comes into play, there are two or more than two bodies. So these bodies are one. If we say there are two objects, one object will apply the force, that means it is a source of force, and other object will be at the receiving end, that means it will be receiving the force. So these two objects, one which is applying the force and other which is receiving the force, there will be a physical interaction between them, then only the force will be called contact force. Now contact force is of two types, frictional force and muscular force. Similarly, non-contact force is a type of force when there is no physical interaction between the object which is applying the force and the object which is receiving the force. So there is no physical interaction and there is no physical contact. So these kind of forces are gravitational force, electrostatic force and magnetic force. So let us discuss it in detail. So we know that contact force, for contact force, interaction between two objects or between objects which are applying force is necessary. So force that comes into action or force that comes into play whenever there is an interaction between two objects is called contact force. Now contact force works on the point of contact. That means wherever you are at the point of contact, for example, if somebody pinches you somewhere in your body, then you must be feeling that pain or that force in that point of contact only, and rest of the body will not be feeling any force, any pressure. So similar way, contact force work on the point of contact. Example, pushing a car. So while pushing a car, you touch the car with your hands and you push it. So where is the force working? Force is working where you are coming in contact or you are touching and you are pushing the car. Similarly, hitting the ball and kicking a ball is also a type of contact force. Now contact force can be further divided into, or these are the type of contact force: muscular force and friction force. So what is muscular force? Force which come into play due to the action of muscles is called muscular force. Now these muscles can be of animal and these muscles can be of human as well. We can say force resulting because of action of muscles is called muscular force, and muscles are found in living organisms. So muscular force is applied only after the interaction with the object. So when is the muscular force applied? Only when there is an interaction of the source which is applying the force with the object which is receiving the force. For example, if you want to lift a book, if you want to pick a book, when you will come in contact with the book, when your hands will hold the book, then only that muscular force, the force which is applied by your muscles, will be applied. Examples: when we push the object like school bag or lift the bucket of water, we are using muscular force. Animals also use muscular force to carry out their tasks. So here in this example of muscular force, you can see these people are applying muscular force in playing tug of war. So they are pulling each other, they are applying force, and from where they are applying that force? They are applying that force from their muscles. Similarly, here this animal is carrying this man, and in bullock cart, the bulls are applying muscular force to lift the cart. Here are few more examples of muscular force. These are carrying books, walking and lifting. Now friction force. The force of friction arises between the surface of two objects. That means to friction to come into play, we need the two objects coming in contact and their surfaces coming in contact. The force of friction always act on moving object and its direction is always opposite to the direction of motion. So here there are two objects whose surfaces are in contact with each other. Now one object is moving and the other object is applying force on the moving object. And what will be the direction of force? And that, as we know that force is a directional entity. So what will be the direction of the force? Direction of the force applied by the stationary surface will be in the opposite direction of the moving object. Okay. So force of friction comes into action only after interaction between two objects. Thus it is a type of contact force. So you can see that the two objects on which the frictional force is applied, the force is applied only when these two objects or their surfaces touch each other or they come into contact. So in frictional force, what is happening? There are two objects. The surfaces of these objects are in contact. One object is moving and the other object, which is not moving, will apply force on the moving object. Now what will be the direction of the force? Direction of the force will be in a direction which is opposite to the moving body. Okay, in the direction in which the body is moving, friction will be exerted on the opposite direction. So here you can see that this is a body. Now these are two objects. This is moving body, this is stationary body, and this is the surface which is in the contact. Now when pushing force is applied, this body starts moving. Motion is in this direction. So this body, which is stationary, will apply a force on this body. And what will be the direction of the force? This force, direction of this force will be in the opposite direction of this direction. So this direction, in this direction, this body is moving. And what is the opposite direction? This direction. So frictional force will be applied in this direction. Okay. Now here you can see we can walk easily because frictional force is applied on our body. So here our foot and this is the ground and these are the two surfaces in contact. So we are moving in this direction and frictional force is also applied. Examples: due to force of friction between the surface of the ball and the ground, that brings the moving ball to rest. For example, if there is a stationary ball in the ground and you go and kick it, so what will happen? It will start moving, and if you don't stop it, it will come to the rest. Why will it come to the rest? If you are not applying any force to bring it to the rest, it is coming to the state of rest because one more additional force is applied by the ground on the ball, which is called frictional force. Now this frictional force in the opposite direction of the movement of the moving ball, then only it stops. If the friction force is in the same direction of the moving ball, what would have happened? Ball will start moving at a faster rate. So we can easily say this. We all have seen that a moving ball or a moving object come to the rest by itself. So it is not coming to the rest by itself. It is coming to the rest because the force of friction is being exerted on it. Okay. Now when we stop pedaling a bicycle, suppose you are riding a bicycle and you stop pedaling, what will happen? The bicycle will slow down and finally it will stop. Why will it stop if you are not applying any force to stop? Because of the force of friction which is being exerted by the ground on the wheels of the cycle, which is coming in contact of the ground. So I hope it is clear to you. Now in our next lecture we will be discussing about non-contact forces. Thank you.